Hey guys, Matt here from Bonnell. Today I'm going to run you through the 775 MX. This is one of the two bikes in the 775 range and more based around a dirt bike. It's come from a design from our engineers who've loved mountain bikes and they've loved motorbikes, and we wanted something that sits in between. While it might look a bit like a mountain bike, it's got a full twist throttle like a dirt bike, and it's got the power of a lightweight motorcycle. It only weighs in just over 30 kilos with 6,000 watts of power. This thing is an absolute animal out on large open spaces, fire roads, anywhere that you guys can imagine you want to go fast, up or down. This thing absolutely flies. It's also a really great starting point for people wanting to get into dirt bikes. Having a twist throttle, but being extremely lightweight and being completely adjustable with power, you can turn it down to a level where anybody is going to be comfortable with this bike. If you guys are more into an all-mountain sort of bike, we've got a 775 all-mountain. We'll drop a link below. Go over and check that video out with Cedric. The 775 MX is a new breed of bike. It really falls in between a dirt bike and a mountain bike. In the 775 MX, we've only built it in 3 sizes because of the shape and the size of the battery. So we've got a medium, a large, and an extra large model. So this is really a bike for people that are bridging that gap in between dirt bike and mountain bike. It's got a full twist throttle and it's got a ton of power. Let's get into some of the details and specifics about this bike. The battery on the 775 MX is an 18S 4P battery, which has around 67 volts nominal and has a massive capacity of 1,300 watt hours. The motor we have sized for this MX bike is the CYC X1 Pro Gen 4 motor. We're putting out 6,000 watts peak and 250 Newton meters of torque. This is all done through this heavy-duty e-bike chain and to a single-speed rear sprocket. We do have a few options of rear sprocket sizes to ensure you get the gearing set up perfectly for the type of riding that you like to do. The OEM bike will come with a 24-tooth rear sprocket. This is a great all-around starting point and excellent for all-around riding with a mix of disciplines. However, depending on where you live in the world, the terrain you have access to ride, and your riding preferences, you may want to fine-tune the bike to optimize your performance. For those of you wanting to do more of steep, slow, and technical hill climbs or hard enduro riding, you may want to move up to a 26 or 28 tooth option. This will reduce the overall top speed of the bike, but will help you gain torque and keep the motor temperatures low when navigating tough uphill trails. We've built a full guide that will help with highlighting the differences between sprocket choices and help you decide what option is best for you. Please check that out in the link below. The user interface on the 775 MX is through the Intuition display. So this custom round display that we've built is operated by a Joy-Con with your hand. When we've bolted this in, it bolts all the way through the top and compresses your headset bearings. This is done because there's a security device that's inside of the display as well. Keep your bike safe if it's ever lost. The bike with the motor and the display all tie into the app that Bonnell has. We're going to do a full video showing you guys how to use the app, how the display works, and all the different pages you can slide through. So check that out down below, and we'll carry on with the rest of the stats. The wheel set on the MX bike is a mullet setup. So we've got a 27.5 inch in the rear, a 29-inch wheel in the front. In the rear, it's a single-speed drivetrain, and we have a symmetrical setup with the spokes so they're perfectly even, which makes it extra strong to hold all the power that this motor has. We've upgraded the brakes on this bike with a little bit different rotors. So as you can see, we've got some floating rotors. We've got the same 203 mil in the rear, and we've got a 220 floating rotor in the front. Same as the AM, we've got Magura MT5 brakes. They're all factory parts. Again, we can switch these brakes around. This will normally come as a moto setup because we have a full-on twist throttle for this bike here. On the control interfaces of this bike, every single bike's going to come with some high-quality pedals. We utilize a low-profile Lecky twist throttle and lock-on grips. We've got a seat with reinforced sides in case it goes down. We're not going to tear up our seat. And we have a full dropper post, so you can really get in a good position for whatever type of riding that you want to do. On the suspension front, we've got top-of-the-line Suntour suspension. It's fully adjustable. We've got the rear shock, which is the same model as the 775 AM, except for on the MX, we have a longer stroke, which gives us a longer travel in the rear. So we have 170 mil of rear travel. In the front, we have heavy-duty triple crown forks with 200 millimeters of travel, all while including full adjustments of damping and compression settings. The MX has a bit more of a slack riding position, more like a dirt bike, which feels awesome at high speed. We've got boost spacing on the front hub, and we've got a 20mm through axle that's extremely strong. We're gonna have full specs available below. If you guys wanna check our website out, there's a ton more information about these bikes. We're gonna keep capturing content and building more information about this bike and releasing it to you guys soon. We're super excited about this product. It's really something that hasn't been done before, and we know a ton of people are gonna love it. So can't wait to see you guys out on the trails riding one of these things.